Tomorrow, Henry, Muriel, and Iris tell it like it wasn't when Jackie asks her parents about their courtship on Too Close for Comfort. Then the moon is full and nobody's arms are empty when everybody catches love fever at Amanda's. After the battle against cellulite, just how far will women go on 2020? Raven's life is threatened and only Ian can save her. Watch The Edge of Night, following FYI with Hal Linden, next on ABC.
Your daughter and her friend like nothing better than trying on a new look. But it's important that they learn to treat cosmetics with the same caution as they would medicines. Cosmetics, like medications, deteriorate with time, are easily contaminated, and can cause everything from skin rash to eye infection. So wash hands before and after use, never share makeup, don't expose to heat or use on irritated skin, don't combine moisturizers, buy in small quantities and date cosmetics, keep tops tightly closed, and throw out open cosmetics after 1 year. Write FYI for a complete safety list.
Hi, I'm David Hartman. Tomorrow on Good Morning America, we'll have a report on how good or bad our postal service is. We'll talk with golfer Jan Stevenson, also John Baradino and the 20th anniversary of General Hospital. Then Friday, a tribute to Jimmy Stewart on his 75th birthday on Good Morning America.
When I'm walking on the beach, I like to go barefoot. However, since I don't get to the beach very often, these sandals from Payless are the next best thing. Real leather and light. I swear I'm not wearing shoes at all. Harold there wants to buy me another couple of pairs. Says it's cheaper than a vacation.
Much cheaper.
Right now, save on these real leather coaster sandals for women. On sale for just $7. Payless Shoe Source. You could pay more, but why?
In this house, flea is a four-letter word.
Yeah, and so is bite.
And itch.
And ugly.
And Raid. Raid Flea Killer kills household fleas dead on contact. In carpets, upholstery, even around your house pet's home.
Dead is a four-letter word, too.
Raid!
Raid Flea Killer kills fleas dead on contact.
Meet a man dedicated to rescuing American POWs. Get close to fashion's sexiest cover girls. And put your eye on LA's highest priced real estate. Tonight at 7:30. The very best ribs in town this week at 11.
I know you.
In the years to come, keyboarding will thus be just as important as reading for anyone who wants to work.
Tonight at 5, Roger Sharp reports on the new emphasis on vocational schools.
Then at 6.
I've always looked at the baby as their baby, was never my baby.
To this lady and others like her, a surrogate baby is only part of a business deal.
Tom Snyder reports on surrogate mothers.
Watch Eyewitness News, plus report card on education.
And Mothers for Rent, tonight.
Diana Ross and the Supremes, 7:30 tonight.
I know you thought I was indecently wealthy, old friend. It was an impression many people had, and I never dissuaded them.
Why not?
Because, my dear, everyone loves a rich man. Stores give him credit. Banks lend him money. Friends invite him to dinner. If you can't be rich, the next best thing is to let people think that you are.
And the house in the Caribbean, the wine cellar, the butler.
The house is mortgaged, the cellar is empty, and William works for pennies just to be in the sunny Caribbean. So, I had to come to the States to try to raise some cash, and here I am.
And precisely how are you going to do that?
Why, simply with this.
Oh, God, not another gun.
Oh, come on, Harry. Don't tell me you've turned into a common bandit.
Of course not. I don't think I'd be very good at it if I tried.
Then why this?
I do hope you'll pardon it. You too, Mrs. Devereaux. It is rather a crude tactic, isn't it? Especially unworthy from an old friend.
Harry, we ceased to be friends after you played that dirty trick on St. Andrews.
That was a joke, Ian. This is very serious, I'm afraid.
Ian Cameron sent him, I'm sure of it.
Is that correct, Harry? Do you know somebody by the name of David Cameron?
Cameron? Cameron, ah, yes, yes. He engaged me to handle a certain matter for him.
The clever Mr. Cameron. He knew I wouldn't refuse Harry audience. But there is a problem, Harry. You see, Cameron is after something he thinks I have. A certain computer disk.
Oh, yes, yes, he told me about that. He also told me that you managed to pull the old switcheroo on him, Ian. You haven't lost your touch.
But Mr. Cameron is mistaken. There was no switch. You see, the computer disk is no more.
It's the phone book, isn't it, Ian?
It was the phone book. Now it's been erased.
Well, let's not argue about it, all right? Why don't you simply get that disk, put it in the program so I can verify it, and I will be on my way.
Didn't you hear what my husband just said? The phone book is gone. He erased it.
I don't think it would be a very good idea for me to return to my client with that fairy tale, Mrs. Devereaux. So, will you please oblige me before I have to do something I have not done for many, many years? What we call in the profession wet work. Remember, Ian?
I've never done any wet work, Harry, and you know it.
Well, I've never been quite so fastidious, and I do not intend to be. You will excuse me, Mrs. Devereaux, but I have no other choice. I have the silencer, so as not to arouse the suspicion of the officers outside. And I know about your husband's bulletproof wardrobe, Mrs. Devereaux. So perhaps my point would be more effective if I were to kill Mrs. Devereaux first.
Damn you, Harry. I'm not lying. How can I give you something I don't have?
Shall I count to 10, Ian, or would that be too crude?
Ian, for God's sake, he's serious.
I'm already counting, Ian, up to 5, in fact. Shall I count out loud? 6, 7?
All right. All right. I'll give you the disc. Now, here it is. Now, take it and get out of here.
You're not listening to me. I want to verify it. I want to see that phone book for myself.
Harry, you're not listening to me. We have to play a chess game according to the notation in Jefferson Brown's diary. Do you understand now?
Yes. Yes, I do. And Cameron wisely gave me this. It's an exact transcription of that chess game. So, shall we play, Ian?
The Edge of Night is brought to you by Secret, strong enough for a man but made for a woman, and by new Lemon Fresh Joy, for a beautiful shine without towel drying.
It was evening when the Moore sisters discovered something beautiful.
What a joy, Fred. Our dishes shine.
Without towel drying.
All this smells lemony, too.
The Clarks also discovered it.
Hey, shiny dishes without towel drying?
Uh-huh. Lemon Fresh Joy is different. With other leading brands, we'd usually get dirty-looking spots. With Joy...
Dishes dry practically spot-free without a towel.
Fact is, other leading brands can dry leaving spots. Joy's unique anti-spotting formula lets dishes dry practically spot-free, down to the shine.
Gorgeous shine.
Without a towel.
What a joy.
Discover Lemon Fresh Joy for a beautiful shine without a towel.
Alan, hurry up. We're going to be late.
Relax, Dad. My wedding's 4 hours away.
4 hours. I got to finish dressing.
Okay. Just let me get my secret first.
Use mine. We'll both need something strong today.
No, thanks. I need my secret.
Oh, Dad's spray isn't good enough for you.
Daddy's secret roll-on works better than yours.
Are you going to have 2 antiperspirants even after you're married?
Absolutely. Secret really helps keep me dry, even when we walk down the aisle.
Don't remind me. Hey, but if it's that good, I'll try it.
It's for women. Smell.
pretty.
Not like a guy.
But if...
Sorry, Dad, but don't think of it as losing my secret. Think of it as gaining a bathroom.
Secret strong enough for a man.
But made for a woman.
Okay, are you sure there's nothing you want to go over just one more time, Nicole?
Oh, Dee Dee, I'm just so exhausted. I don't think I can handle it.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to tire you out. I just wanted to make sure we were all marching in the same direction.
Well, this march has worn me out.
I understand. So I guess we'll call it a night then. Although it looks like we lost Cliff already. He's been reading that same deposition for the last 20 minutes. Hello, counselor. Hello, counselor.
You talking to me?
What are you reading there?
A deposition from that cop that was outside WMON that night.
And?
I don't understand what you find so fascinating about that.
I told you, it means somebody's a liar. Either Gunther or this cop.
Well, if I had to put my money on it...
Yeah, exactly. Why would this cop lie? He has no reason on earth to deny seeing Nora going into that studio, and yet he says right here he didn't see her.
Well, I don't see why Gunther would be lying either. He's no longer a suspect in this case.
He went to a lot of trouble to establish his alibi. The cops think that he was on that bus going to Chicago the night that Nora was murdered.
Cliff, I think it's a little late to try and revive Gunther as the killer.
Yes, it's just silly, Cliff. It's obviously just some technical error.
What, on a police deposition? No way. Take one more crack at the great bald one, all right? I'm gonna tell him what this cop said and then see how he reacts. You just about ready to go?
Yeah, I'm ready. We're going to have to get together again tomorrow, Nicole. I think you understand that.
Yes, I understand that. So I'll get a good night's sleep so that I'll be ready for you then.
Okay.
Hi, dear.
You two about to leave?
Yes, we were, unless there's something else you'd like us to go
No,
over.
there's nothing, Dee Dee.
Well, then I guess it's good night.
Say good night, Dee Dee.
Good night, Dee Dee. Good night, Nicole.
Good night, Dee Dee. What's wrong, honey? You look like you've seen the wrath of God.
I have not exactly had what you would call a fun evening.
What, did you see Jody? Did you go to the video disco?
I saw Jody, but not at the video disco. When I got there, I was told that Preacher called in sick.
Where was Jody? You mean you saw them together someplace?
Yeah, someplace is right. Someplace like his apartment.
Oh, dear.
I'm afraid I did something really foolish. I just didn't stop to think.
What, you went to his apartment?
I think I was born 100 years too late. I should have lived in the time when fathers horsewhipped the young men that were cads to their daughter.
Oh, good grief, I hope you didn't do that.
No, the only person who did the horsewhipping was Jody.
What do you mean?
Well, she turned on me like a tiger. I deserved it. She's old enough to choose her own friends, go wherever she pleases.
Well, so what were they doing?
Oh, don't worry about that. When I smashed down the door, I'm just kidding. When I walked in, the scene was real innocent. They were having Chinese food. There was a little bit of rice in the corner of Jody's mouth. She looked like she was about 10 years old.
Oh, Miles, you're such a dope sometimes. A lovable dope.
The thing that upsets me is that she didn't tell us the truth. She said she wasn't going to see the guy again. There she was.
Well, let's face it. She likes the guy.
Yeah, that's getting obvious, isn't it?
She may not have started out with that intention, but now...
Now it's just a plain old-fashioned schoolgirl crush.
Yeah, but she's not a schoolgirl anymore.
She's young enough to be. Maybe that's a problem. Maybe we should have insisted that she continue her schooling, go to college, get an education, instead of working the way she's been doing.
Miles, it's her life.
I know it's her life. It's just so hard not to care about it. It's so hard not to try everything to make her happy.
Well, how can she be happy when her sister's about to be tried for murder? I mean, that alone is just shaking up her whole life. Maybe when it's all over. Well, I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure of anything anymore.
Man, look at all this Chinese food going to waste. I know. I'll call Mort, man. That dude will eat anything. Hey, Mort, my man, how you feel? Yeah, listen. Remember last month when you bought me dinner at Trudy's? Right? Well, I owed you one. And I told you I wanted to settle up. Well, I want to do it right now, man. How does that sound, huh?
statements don't match. Where are the bank receipts? Where's the statement for April?
Here you go, Mr. Whitney. Nice and strong.
Yeah, the stronger the better, Captain.
Looks like you got your work cut out for you. I guess old Spence left you with quite a mess, huh?
That was pretty inconsiderate of him, getting drowned like that.
Yeah, well, he always told me he had everything buttoned down, but I guess you found out differently, huh?
Yeah, well, as a business manager, he sure kept lousy business records.
Mm-hmm. Well, you know, I knew it was a mistake you hiring him in that job. I mean, you know, Spence was just a glorified butler, you know.
Come on, Gunther. The man is dead, after all.
Yeah, well, I'm no Einstein, but I'll tell you one thing. I could have handled this stuff blood better than Spence did.
You applying for the job? Huh?
Well, I don't know. All depends. Yeah.
I think perhaps you ought to stick to driving and answering doors.
Yes, sir. Well, if it isn't the wimp.
Tell you one thing, Gunther. I'd rather be a wimp than a liar.
Is that you saying? Listen, who you calling a liar, buddy?
Ice cream and an Oreo cookie, they forever go together with a classic combination. When a dark, delicious cookie meets an icy cold sensation like the one and only creamy, crunchy chocolate Oreo keeps ice cream from getting lonely. The one and only
Oreo and Oreo with double stuff.
Getting this family to try a caffeine-free cola wasn't easy. They thought they'd have to give up taste, but they didn't with new Pepsi Free. Leave it to Pepsi to make caffeine-free cola taste this terrific. Pepsi Free. There's regular and sugar-free with 1 calorie. How about that?
The taste is positively Pepsi and it's caffeine free. Positively Pepsi free. Pepsi free.
How'd you like to have a big dental bill, Sonny? I can arrange it for you.
Hey, come on, Gunther. Let's save the rough stuff for the women in your life.
Okay, that's it, buddy. You're going outside because Mr. Whitney doesn't like me to bloody up the hall.
Hey, now, come on, Gunther. Hey, what the hell's going on here?
I'm just getting rid of the pest, Mr. Whitney.
Let him go. Come inside. What's this all about?
I came here to see your lackey about a legal matter, but I got some legal advice for you. Now, you ought to chain him up in the backyard. You're violating a city ordinance pertaining to wild animals.
Knock it off, Gunther. All right, what is this legal matter? Oh, are you still going on about this Nora Fulton murder?
Yeah, I got a client that goes to trial in a few days.
Yeah, and this moron, he's still trying to prove that I killed Nora. Yeah, but the cops, they cleared me 6 days to Sunday, huh?
That is a fact, Nelson. I heard that from the DA himself.
It's true, but I got a gut feeling about your man.
Yeah, well, I'm going to give you a gut feeling, buddy.
Knock it off, Gunther. Get to the point, Nelson.
This is man Joseph Livorno. He's the patrolman on the beat outside of WMON.
Yeah, we know about that. He's the man who saw Gunther that night when he was wearing his little toupee.
Come on. You know, what I discovered was that cop saw Nora that night, too, at least according to your man Gunther here.
He did see her. I saw him looking at both of us.
Yeah, you still haven't gotten to the point, Nelson.
Well, then how come he states flatly in his deposition that he only saw you? He never saw Nora Fulton, huh? And why would he lie about that, unless, of course, Gunther here had something to hide?
Hey, I'm not hiding anything. I told the whole truth. I don't know, maybe the cop was drunk or something.
Maybe he's got a lousy memory.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for an answer.
Yeah? Well, I'm going to give this to you, buddy. This will be your answer.
All right, knock it off, Gunther. Now, I don't know what point you're trying to prove here, Nelson, but I don't really appreciate the idea of you're trying to prove at my house, so you can leave.
Okay, lawyer, you heard. Out.
Oh, wait a minute.
You heard him out.
Just a minute. I want to ask Mr. Whitney here a question.
What?
Mr. Whitney, is it true that you didn't like Nora Fulton either? In fact, she was blackmailing you. The only reason she worked here was so that she wouldn't blow the whistle on you.
Wait a minute. What are you trying to do? Make me a suspect here? If you knew anything at all about this case, you would know that at the time of the murder, I was having dinner in a public restaurant with Valerie Bryce.
Were you there all the time? I mean, you could have slipped out and then slipped a little phone cord around.
Gunther wanted to throw you out. Perhaps I should allow him to.
My pleasure, Mr. Whitney.
No, wait a minute now. I was just leaving.
you think of that guy, huh? Is it true, Mr. Whitney? Did you really bump her off? I mean, Nora?
Down in the islands where the coconut grows is a secret to beautiful skin that only Camay knows.
Camay took exotic coconut oil and created a leading beauty bar like no other, with 1/2 creamy coconut soap to give you rich lather for skin that feels beautifully soft all over.
Skin so soft, you love to touch. She's Camay all over.
Discover Coconut Camay for soft, beautiful skin.
Do you bake with margarine? Then you should know about new Butter Flavor Crisco. Butter Flavor Crisco makes cakes rise higher. You can see the difference. But more important, Butter Flavor Crisco gives baked foods more butter flavor than margarine. A flavor so rich, there's only one word for it.
Butter.
Yeah, that's our word for it. New Butter Flavor Crisco makes baking with margarine obsolete. Now there are 2 great Criscos.
Mrs. Powell never tried Charmin. Watch me get her. Look out!
Oh, what is this?
Charmin. It just slipped.
Oh.
Haven't you ever tried it?
No. Is it soft?
Squeeze it.
It is soft.
And?
And cushiony.
And?
And squeezable.
Gotcha. See? Just squeeze the Charmin, and I got you.
Charmin. The squeezing gets you, the softness keeps you.
I don't know what the answer is, Nicole. Obviously, our interfering is not going to solve the problem, not if she's hooked on this guy.
I wish that Gavin... Plus, I wonder what's going to happen with him. I mean, now that... This is a ghoulish thought, but... Now that Camilla Devereaux is gone.
I really don't know.
Jody, hi.
Hi. I suppose that Miles has told you all the details by now.
Well, he told me that he did see you and Preacher tonight, yes.
I also told her that I behaved badly. I didn't have any right to follow you the way I did, interfere in your private life, and for that I'm very sorry, Jody.
It's all right. You don't have to apologize. I know the only reason you were doing it was because you were worried about me.
Yes, we're both worried.
And I know you probably thought I wasn't going to see Preacher again, but... Oh, there I am having dinner with him, my own invitation.
Oh, I didn't know that part.
I just wanted to see him again. I can't explain why. There's some things you just can't explain.
I know, it's all right. Well, you're here now.
Why'd you come home so soon?
Started thinking about what was going to happen in a couple of days. And Miles was right. It was thoughtless of me to be out of the house at a time like this.
Oh, that's not the point. Jody, you wouldn't have enjoyed being here, not with Cliff and Dee Dee hammering away at me about my testimony.
You know, just the same, you probably would have felt better if your family was around and instead of me taking Chinese food to some guy who you'd... Oh, never mind.
No, I'd like to hear the end of that sentence. Some guy who what?
Some guy that you hate very much because he isn't well-educated and polished and smooth like the guys you want me to know.
You know, being smooth and educated and nice are not necessarily handicaps in a young man. I had the feeling that part of the reason you're attracted to Preacher is his lack of polish.
Look, I know he's crude. He's got a terrible ego. He's a lot of things. But at least I'm sure of what he isn't. And that's the kind of person who would beat up a Barbara Montgomery or kill a Nora Fulton.
Like some we could mention.
I didn't really mean it like that. What I'm trying to say is he's not a monster. There is something good and sweet about Preacher. I can see it.
Or imagine that you see it.
Forget it. I've talked about it.
Jody, please come back here. Talk about it. Please.
What I'm trying to say is I think Preacher's had a very bad upbringing, maybe worse than mine.
Really? Well, then tell me something. How do you account for the way you are and the way he is?
I can account for it. It's very simple. Preacher hasn't found what I have. And that's you and Nicole. And when I found you, that changed everything for me. Well, he hasn't been that lucky. He hasn't found somebody like you.
Hey, nice, huh? Hey, Preach.
Thank you.
Hey, you know what?
This is the first time you ever asked me over at your place. Man, you know when I want company, I want female company. You can understand that, right?
Yeah, something tells me it was.
Was what?
You can see the lipstick on the glass, preacher.
Yeah. You had some fox over here tonight, and she walked out on you. Hey, is that the story?
Let me tell you something. You better be lucky you're getting your big mouth fed, all right?
Look, preacher, you want some real mind reading? I even know who it was. Her initials are J.T. You know what you ought to do, man? You ought to put a turban on and do one of those magic acts and disappear. Tell you how I figured it out. Chicks don't walk out on the preacher, right? I mean, that's what I told you, man. Right? Add the walking and the talking. Nobody walks out on the preacher, right?
Yeah, just one exception. Cute little Jody. And you know something else? You better get away with it.
Tell you something, man. You better eat your little chicken and rice, or I'm gonna give you some fried knuckles. Hey, okay?
Hey, just making conversation, okay?
Look, preach. I'm your buddy. I'm worried about you. Man, why you gotta worry about me? I got it made in the shade. Come on. She's got the voodoo on you, this Jody chick. You're not the guy you used to be. I can tell. Oh, voodoo hoodoo, man. She ain't got nothing on me.
Oh, yeah.
Nobody changes me, all right? Nobody. I change them.
Mm-hmm. You think so, huh?
Okay. We'll just wait and see. Wait for what? The three-piece suit? Yeah, right. That's what's gonna happen one of these days.
Jody's gonna come up to you and say, hey, preacher, how come you don't own just one real suit? And you're gonna say, no way, kid. Then a couple of weeks, she's gonna have you right in front of that three-way mirror. And you're gonna be checking it out, and then you're caught, buddy.
Let me tell you something, man. You better chill out. You wanna wear these chopstick zip
Hey, be cool.
Huh? Nobody changes me, man. Nobody. Okay? Nobody.
Oh, Joe, tucker in is still the same. Look, the swing's still here.
Remember how it squeaked?
Sarah, hi.
Remember us, the newlyweds?
Strawberry pie
And Cool Whip.
Every night. Still have strawberry pie. And nothing could take the place of the homemade fresh taste of Cool Whip.
Makes your desserts worth coming back for.
Right.
Going out to the swing? Homemade fresh taste is why Cool Whip is on top.
Original and dairy recipe.
Patty, you didn't finish your cereal. Don't you like the taste?
It lost its crunch.
What can I do?
Try deliciously crunchy Post Honey Nut Crunch Raisin Bran. Starts crunchy and stays crunchy with golden honey, chopped walnuts, crunchy cereal nuggets, and the goodness of Post Raisin Bran.
You finished.
It's a crunchy.
Oh.
Try Post Honey Nut Crunch Raisin Bran. Delicious goodness that starts crunchy
And stays crunchy.
Wednesday.
Cuff him.
Colt and the New York police fight the mob.
Let's follow the car.
The ball guy. And then,
He shot to kill.
trouble is his business.
I've been thinking about your proposition.
Sam Elliott is Travis McGee.
tonight.
Yes, I do hope you don't have any hard feelings, Mrs. Devereaux, concerning that incident on St. Andrews.
Oh, no, not at all. I completely forgot about it as soon as you walked in with that gun in your hand.
Well, I hope eventually you'll forgive me for this as well. I know your husband will. You see, we're both professionals. Nothing personal attached, strictly business.
Oh, sure. Kill your best friend, but it's just business.
Oh, it's very unusual, believe me. We rarely kill each other, I assure you. No, there is a code, you see, Mrs. Devereaux. And, speaking of codes, how are we doing? Come on. Finish up that chess game so I can see the phone book. Go on. You're coming up on your last move anyway. Make it, Ian. Make it. Where is it? Why doesn't the phone book show up on the screen?
Because I told you, Harry, the phone book has been erased.
And I warned you, Ian. I told you exactly what I would do.
Look, Harry, what I told you was the truth.
Damn it, and there's nothing I can do about it.
But there is something I can do about it, something I must do about it, or Mr. Cameron will think I did not do my job. Say goodbye to your wife, Ian, and make it a very, very brief farewell.
Wherever you go, sweet and low. More people you know, sweet and low.
It's part of my life.
For over a generation, Sweet and Low has been helping millions of people cut calories. People who want to get more out of life.
Wow, what a cake. Sweet and Low? I've been baking with it for years.
Get more out of living, you and sweet and low. Sweet and low, wherever you go, sweet and low, wherever you go.
Oh, Major, you sure have a nose for beef. Now, hold on. Hold on, will you? I know it's Alpo time. Come on, I'll get you some. It's right here. Right in the old Alpo meat locker. You know, dogs have a natural love for beef. And that's why Alpo beef chuck dinner is packed with the beef dogs thrive on. That's real beef in Alpo. And beef is what dogs love. So give your dog Alpo. Because Alpo's got the beef that dogs love to eat. Right, Major? Huh?
Good Morning America.
Tomorrow, join us for a special hour of fun and memories on the I Love TV test. Then, Henry, Muriel, and Iris tell it like it wasn't when Jackie asks her parents about their courtship on Too Close for Comfort. And nobody's arms are empty when everybody catches love fever at Amanda's. After the battle against cellulite, just how far will women go on 2020?
ABC's World News Tonight, Brinkley style. For the next 4 weeks from Washington, David Brinkley, with his unique style of reporting, joins national anchor Max Robinson and foreign anchor Peter Jennings on ABC's World News Tonight, uniquely qualified to bring you the world.
Introducing the strawberry. Plain California strawberries. They're great straight.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Ernie Anastas, and coming up today at 5 o'clock, New York Islanders star John Tonelli arrested after the Islanders won the Stanley Cup. We'll have that and this.
The Brentwood East Junior High School reopened this morning, trying to return to normal after the tragedy earlier this week. I'm Vince Lipari, and I'll have that report.
Also today, I'll have a special report on chemicals designed to protect your pets, and actually they may be harming the animal as well as us. We'll have that story and more coming up today at 5 o'clock.
Sunday, it's a spectacular star-studded night on ABC.
So don't touch the channel.
First, see them as you've never seen them before. Bill Cosby hosts Hollywood's private home movies. Then, the greatest stars on one stage in a 2-hour extravaganza. The Parade of Stars, all starting Sunday at 8, 7 Central and Mountain.
Thursday, Gavin McLeod brings back great moments in television on the I Love TV test.
Do you know that 7-Up is light and refreshing? Of course you do. Do you know that 7-Up has no caffeine? Of course you do. Do you care? Of course you do. 7-Up, crisp and clean and no caffeine. Never had it, never will. Now don't you feel good about 7-Up? Of course you do.
Don't you feel good about 7-Up?
I cannot tell a lie. I did it.
We make Cheerios low in sugar. Kids make Cheerios #1.
We all did it.
Toasty oat goodness is what we've got. 1 gram of sugar, not a lot.
Low in sugar, but loaded with good taste.
It's crunchy and toasty.
I grew up with Cheerios as part of my good breakfast, too.
We make Cheerios low in sugar. Kids make Cheerios #1.
We did it.
20 years, great memories.
Now that I'm police commissioner, I can let you in on what it was like to be a secret agent. True, I could have picked an easier life, but a 9-to-5 job just doesn't have any excitement. In my job, you meet the nicest people. Get out of town before you bring the property values down.
Don't underestimate me, Robert. It can prove to be fatal.
You dine in the fanciest restaurants. You gain entrance into the finest homes. And you always travel first class. There have been some great moments. The romance, the glamour, the fun. If there's any problem, just whistle.
I can't do that.
Can't do what?
I don't know how.
And the lasting friendships. A handshake is all you've ever needed from me. You were there when I needed you. I'll always be there for you. Thank you. Happy anniversary, General Hospital.